Yay Networks.
Hello, and welcome to the latest edition of There I Said It with Gary, with a T. You know him from the Ricky Smiley Show. You know him from Dish Nation. You know him from many, many, many things. Everybody knows you, Gary. You're such a celebrity.
Oh.
Such a celebrity. You really are. You know people, you can speed dial and call them. And then we got a girl, Tambra Cherie. Listen, I'm all over the place today. I'm just sorry. Tambra Cherie, you know her from OWN. You know her from Belle Collective. She's our reality girl, but she's also a real girl. You know, not just reality, because she's a radio chick like the rest of us. Is it okay if I call you a radio chick, Gary?
Gary. I was like, wait, what? Absolutely.
You call me a radio rooster.
Oh, okay, yes. Or I could call you a radio. Okay, radio rooster.
Oh,
No? Okay. All right. Hi, darlings. What y'all been doing?
I had a good weekend. I hosted the AIDS Walk, honey, in the city of Atlanta.
So nice.
Recently, this past weekend, it was really nice. Ashanti and Maya, honey, were the performers. They were just great, honey. They did real good, and they looked good, too.
I feel like they never get their due. I feel like they're both such great singers.
Yeah.
And they just have never become the huge star that they should be.
Exactly.
You even feel that way about Ashanti?
Wait a minute.
She still hasn't got
I think she's beautiful. I think she's an amazing singer. I think she has a great voice.
But I'm just saying, Ashanti's like, she still travels and she's booked and busy.
She is booked and busy.
Yeah, she is booked and busy. But I just think she should be an even bigger star.
Exactly.
I think she's
not Beyonce, and she was out before Beyonce. I think
they're really underrated.
Well, there are a lot of singers out that's not Beyonce.
Yeah, they don't have and I think what I'm first trying to say, they don't have the machine behind them like, the other one could do that. They should have the machine because they are definitely, I didn't realize all the great songs they sang until, watch. I mean, Lord, and I forgot how Maya was even part of Lady Marmalade, honey.
She was.
She did that. I'm like, I forgot all about that.
She was.
Yeah.
So, so they don't, it was just like Keri Hilson. Miss Keri Hilson, they said she got shut down.
She's another one who is an amazing singer, amazing writer. I hear she's ghostwritten for 1 million people as well. She's another one that I feel is incredibly underrated.
Yeah.
But it looks like her acting career is taking off.
That too.
Keri Hilson?
Yeah, I see her in a lot of movies.
But she's still kind of doing the chitlin circuit, huh? I mean, she's not in the. I mean,
she's still getting paid.
But she's getting paid. But she's still not in the big movies. But the crossover effect.
She's working.
Yeah,
you know what?
Working. And I did see a performance from her wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
Well, I saw Ashanti in this movie that was on like it was
Ashanti
like a kids movie.
too.
Yeah, she was in. She was great in it. She was great. I mean, she played a singer, but she didn't play Ashanti.
But I understand exactly we understand. Yes, all that is great, but I understand their names are just not big up there. Now Ashanti is back out there because she took back Nelly. So that's why.
That is not true, Gary.
Oh, it's not?
No, do not say that about that woman. Alfredas, do not say that.
She's
Ashanti
amazing,
was
but we
popping before she took back Nelly.
But you can't say we're not talking more about her because of the whole Nelly situation. You can't even say that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I agree with you.
I'm sorry, Tam. And I mean, I know y'all probably good Judies, but honey, it is what it is. But we love them all.
But I'm going to tell y'all something. Speaking of Beyonce, I went to that concert in Dallas.
You did?
You went?
Let me tell y'all something. It is a spectacle. It's a show within a show, right?
Yeah.
Because everybody comes. And I just feel like one of the coolest things about her show is everybody's free to be whoever the hell they want to be.
Yeah.
And they are just, honey, the queens were out and they looked
the queens were out in full effect.
Fabulous. They looked fabulous. But everybody looked really good. It was a great show. And I get it. I get that. I'm not, in the Beehive. I'm not a huge Beyonce fan. Her last 2 albums were my favorite. 2 of my favorite albums. But she just killed it. You know how she doesn't break. You know how some singers, I've never heard a performer not break a little bit. Voice get a little bit squeaky, just, on at least one. I mean, Whitney broke. Mariah has broken. You know what I mean? But honey, Beyonce doesn't break. She does. Her songs are just, her voice is exquisite. And her dancing, and Lil Blue Ivy, gave it. She got a standing ovation. Everybody loves Blue Ivy, honey. She's legendary.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's legendary.
Did you wear your silver?
I did. And I just made a mistake because, we all work at a radio station, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my husband thought he would surprise me with tickets. I'm like, dude, well, how about we just call somebody at the radio station? But because it was a surprise, he didn't do that. He bought them. So I was angry I was like, listen, I'm going to be mad at you if the tickets are too good because that means you pay too much for them. I'm going to be mad at you if they're bad because that means you wasted my time and I ain't going to sit up in the bleachers.
Yeah.
So, but there were people there at the concert, y'all, who were sitting kind of behind the stage on the side where you can't see.
Exactly.
And they still paid $300-$400 for their tickets.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I wish
That's
the
how
hell I
Pepper was. But it was an amazing show. I mean, she's just, I'm a fan now. I never was.
Well,
I'm not saying I never was, but I get it. I get it.
I went to Neyo's show this past weekend. Neo
Really? How was it?
Pleasure Principal or Pleasure P and Mario. It was great, honey. Neo is definitely an entertainer.
Yeah, he is.
He
really is.
I didn't really care him because what he did my friend Moneta, but he's an entertainer, honey, and I didn't realize white people liked him like that.
But people love him. He's kind of old school with the
and
he
he's
dances
pop.
and
They were like, I was like, oh Lord, and I mean it was all racist. I'm like, girl, it was different from the concert I had gone to a couple of weeks prior to Jodeci and Casey and Joseph. Baby, that was a different concert, girl. But but this crowd, I left early too, bitch, because I'm like, they look like they fight, honey, when they get drunk. So I left early, honey. So I'm like,
leave early. But even Pleasure P, there was a different crowd to see even Pleasure P and Mario.
Yeah, they were. Really? Yep. So I guess Neo probably was the draw.
He was the draw.
They were really good though. But Neo, I loved the way he performed and stuff like that. Like this is how he may make a better daddy than he does a husband. But he was good.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, at least he's good at one of them. We can't be all things at all times.
Yeah, can't be Shaka Khan, honey.
Yeah. What?
Every woman.
But he could be every man.
Got it.
Get it. Okay, y'all, we got to get into it. So we got all the things to talk about. We got to talk about Jeezy and Jeannie Mai. Now more details are coming out about why they supposedly split. We got to talk about Jonathan Majors and Meagan Good. Are they taking their relationship to the next level? Do y'all care about Taylor Swift and the NFL or Travis Kelce? We got to talk about that.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Robin Thicke and his fiance out here, they hanging on by a string. So we got to discuss that. And Kim Whitley shut these rumors down, but they persist.
Nah.
So we got to get into it.
Okay.
And Usher at the Super Bowl, y'all. I missed Usher in Vegas. Did y'all see Usher in Vegas? Either one of y'all see Usher in Vegas?
I didn't, but he comes back, right? October, November.
Yes, y'all. They say Usher. They say his show is the
amazing.
best show.
I've heard
they say it is
great things about it.
They say if you can get tickets to his show, go. And I mean, I'm kind of, I'm not really an Usher fan. He's from Dallas. Did you know that, Gary?
Yeah, honey. He's from Dallas. With me at the gym.
Yeah. So I just, I want to go. I don't like Vegas though. I don't like Vegas.
Damn.
But I'm excited to see him.
I kind of thought that, with him having his residency in Vegas and people were talking about his show was just spectacular. It only makes sense.
Really?
It looks like if you go to Vegas, the next thing you know, you're going to get the Super Bowl.
That's what it seemed like. Because I'm like, they could.
And the Super Bowl is in Vegas.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it just makes sense.
It makes sense.
They don't have to fly nobody in and they entourage. Usher's right there at the Bellagio. Go ahead, bring him over.
Right.
But I like some of Usher's songs, but I'm not. I don't know. Maybe I'm old because I'm not in the rush to see none of these people.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't really care about concerts. That's why my husband, I was like, I'd rather just listen to her in the car at the house. Yeah. But
I go to them because they're free.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, could I get tickets, girl? Because they're free. I'll go to them, but God, I got to get some Usher tickets. I got to go see Beyonce. No.
And I think that's probably because we're in radio. That just not a big concert person unless you're working.
Exactly. And you know what, you're doing something. And you know what also too, Tam, y'all? I think because when they come through the station and we meet them, because that's the whole big thing about going to the concert, to see them and maybe to meet them. After we meet them, girl, I'm like, okay.
Then to be honest with you guys, I watch concerts so differently. I'm watching production. I want to see
the choreography. I do love to see the choreography. That's my favorite thing.
I'm looking at how things are put together. I'm not necessarily watching the artist. Does that make sense?
Well, yes, that makes lots of sense because I don't watch artists. I just want to see what they're wearing. So I'm a fashion queen. I'm like, let me see what they got on, honey. And that's what they got on. I could leave. That
part too. Hey, speaking of, at Beyonce's concert, they had, they got the little t-shirts and the sweatshirts. Yes. Sweatshirts, $450.
Bitch, ain't that some shit?
Because they were Balmain. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, I just bought me some Balmain shoes.
But they were just some boring ass sweatshirts. Sorry.
Baby, I just bought me some Balmain Alfredas. Did I tell you when I was out there, honey, last week, bitch, I went to the pawn shop and bought me some Balmain boots,
Why you didn't take me with you? That was very rude.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You were here and you didn't, that was rude.
Well, we was in and out. So, I was in and out. It was just in and out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're not so excited about seeing it. At least we get to see it at home. We're not going to the concert, but I'm sorry. Now that I've seen Beyonce, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start going to concerts. But I need to get them tickets free.
Damn, do you go to, you go to concerts?
I don't go to a lot of concerts. Like, I remember... Yeah. I feel like if I've seen them, like I love I love the creativity of the show. I love the production of the show. I love all of those things. I remember one year I went to the BET Awards and I saw Beyonce perform there. And it was a great performance. The very next week, I had free tickets to Essence where she performed again.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to go see her again. I gave them away. I gave them away.
You see, we like that. We're like, girl, okay.
I didn't want to go to I just didn't want to go the very next week and see her perform again in a different crowd. I just didn't. So I'm like that. I like concerts when I'm working. Yeah. Because I can get bored. I'm looking, once I watch everything I want to watch, like, okay.
Exactly. And that's why
Not to mention, it's like, I want to be like, that's why I was telling my husband, I was like, now listen, I'm used to being real close. So you better come with it.
Were you close?
Have a problem. They were okay. They're all right.
He did good.
Well, honey, my concert, I'm going to be honest, bitch, they had, the concert was in Atlanta, bitch, and I sat in Dallas. Girl, I was like, oh, girl, they wasn't that cute this time. But all my tickets never hit miss, but these here hit miss, girl. I was like, oh, Lord. And good that they put them on the screen, but I still wanted to see Neyo's shoes and I couldn't see them.
But guess what? Beyonce didn't use the Jumbotron and people were
she
pissed.
Didn't.
She did not use it. But
I understand
why.
For that.
I understand why. Because, and y'all, so AT&T Stadium, where the Cowboys play, has like 5 different levels. And we were level number 2 in the front row. So that was, it was a pretty good seat. But she has such a huge light show. It's like not possible. The Jumbotron, the lights would have messed her lights up. I think she brings her own lights. Okay. But it wasn't possible. I get it. I get why but those people who are on the, I'd say 4th and 5th levels, she was, listen, I'm like, shoot.
But I thought she had the Jumbotron because I was seeing on people's stuff on social media. Some people, did she just think she just used it in certain
some cities, I think in some cities, maybe it doesn't mess with her lights, but in Dallas, she did not do it.
Oh, bitch, I would have been pissed off, honey. No, man. Yeah. Beyonce was a damn ant down there. You way up here, honey.
Yeah, it was, hard.
Yes, because Cowboy Stadium is huge.
Yes. Listen, you can never, and like really, when we were going up to the second tier, I was like, looking at my husband like, oh, really? Really? If we go up some more stairs, it's going to be a problem.
That's how it was with us this week. I'm like, damn, we still climbing? And people see you walk back, gave me the tea.
Yeah.
I would have had to come back down because I don't like heights.
Exactly. All right, so y'all, let's get into it. You saw the Kim Whitley threesome rumor. She shut it down. You heard about this rumor. Kim Whitley supposedly had a threesome with her ex and the late Gerald LeVert and also Monique. Supposedly, they went to a club together, went home together. They were getting it in and the bed broke. Okay. Yeah. Now she's come out and said it's not true. And the person I think that they say started the rumor, or not started the rumor, but the person who they say said it happens, like, no, it's not true. But this rumor persists. And even Kim Whitley came out and said, listen, it's funny because the bed broke. Normally I would laugh, but for those of you who know me, you know how much I love Gerald LeVert and what he meant to me. So no, I just have to come out and debunk this. So what do y'all think?
Really? Okay.
Oh. Do y'all think it really happened?
It could have happened, because they say her and Monique not friends no more because of some stuff around that. So.
And Monique has said before that she and her husband have an open relationship.
No, but even though this was before, I think this was before her and that new husband that she had. But it's just interesting though. But and it's so long because Gerald LeVert been dead for about 40 years.
I mean, that's true. But it almost seems seem like Kim is just such a fun girl, but I just think Kim would probably tell us though.
Yeah, I think she would be like, listen, yes,
well, maybe she would, but because of Monique, if they're not getting along, she couldn't say it.
Okay. Because I was wondering, like Kim, I just really feel like she would tell it. Like she'll just tell us, like, okay, it was so long ago, but then, okay, I guess that does make sense.
Yeah. Okay, so y'all, Jeezy and Jeannie Mai. There's so many other things that are coming out. So we talked about their split last week, but now sources say why. Like her mom lives with him, but not only her mom. Is she trying to move somebody else in?
The brother moved in.
I can't blame him, y'all.
But did we not say this last week?
Y'all, you got to keep family out your relationship.
Baby, and black folks don't operate. I mean, we operate like that, but we don't operate like that. Y'all can't live here, honey. No, sir, honey. And Mama Mai, baby, and her son. So, baby, and
she seems quite pushy. She seems very pushy. She seems like they say she's a mean girl. Allegedly, she's a mean girl. But I don't know. But they say she's very upset about it. She's really upset about the split.
They used the word devastated.
Yeah.
They said that she was very upset, that she wants her family back. She wants it to work.
Jeezy ain't taking her back, honey. He didn't put it out there, and the boys had already told him, man, you should have been got rid of that. And so there you have it. Child. So
or maybe maybe he's like, choose them or me. And I'm sorry, I love my husband to death, but if I had to choose between him and my mama, it's gonna always be my mama. It's gonna always be my
mama. Really,
Alfredas? Oh, child. My mom doesn't live with me, but she's here a lot because she helps us with the kids. I got a 9-year-old. But if he was like, okay, it's me or your mother. Are you crazy?
Yeah, I mean, who would put their damn mom out for their man? No,
you're going with your mom.
My mom all day.
Yeah, we'll see each other later, honey.
So, I mean, if I'm cheating, my mom and my sisters, okay?
Well,
anybody outside of that, but. No.
Yeah, I guess, honey, yeah. Because, because those, we could always sneak around there and play, honey. I'm just saying, we're going to play, honey, but mama going to be here and you just go ahead on over there.
I wanted to know Alfreda's because she's married. So that's what I wanted to know. Like, so she's like,
But my mom is very independent. She might come, she might spend the night one night a week just so because we have date night. But that next night, she got her bags. That next day, she got her bags packed like, see y'all, bye. It could be because my kids, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So y'all, what about this rumor about Jonathan Majors and Meagan Good? You saw they were at the Congressional Black Caucus Gala. She brought him up on stage or they came up on stage together and she said her thing. I love you. You're great. You look beautiful, honey. You got anything to say? He was like, he called her the missus. So everybody's like, have they taken their relationship to the next level? What say y'all?
I don't think so. I think this is all a goddamn fraud, honey. It just doesn't seem real to me. Because first of all, and then y'all got him at the Black Caucus. Honey, he didn't want to see nothing black but tires, honey, on his white woman car when they were together. And I know that's all they want to see, black as tires, to get up when they get their asses away. So I just can't see that. And he called her the miss. He probably just mistaken, honey, on his pronouns, honey. Just was saying.
Now listen.
Because trust me, honey, they don't seem like they that much in love. You don't just dump a white woman, honey, a good pure lily white woman for a black woman just overnight, honey. Yeah, but when you go in the court behind it, honey, then that's what it probably is. So no, I don't think. I'm sorry, Mr. What's his name? Marcus.
So you don't believe it?
His name is.
Yeah, nah. Jonathan Majors.
And honey, she said, whatever you do, she didn't do that with the damn pastor. Hell, when she wasn't that much love. That's a good front, honey, to try to bring his butt back to the black community. Sorry, but not sorry.
What do you think, Tamara? Do you believe him? You believe him?
Like, at first, when he said the Mrs., I did not think they were married. I think that's just something that people say. Like,
and he's from the South. Again, somebody else from Dallas.
Wifey, they call your wifey and a wifey, you're not married. I did not think they were married or had gotten married or anything like that. Gary, he just has some good points. Like, Gary has some really good points.
I mean, do we know if he's ever been to the Congressional Black Caucus events before?
Don't know.
Do we know?
We've never seen him there.
We ain't seen him at nothing, damn it, but till he got in trouble with beating up his allegedly strangling or whatever, his European woman, honey. That's the only time we saw him because he did not do stuff, honey, black. And now he right there from damn Dallas, Alfredas. That. Duncanville.
You don't get much more urban,
so, honey, no.
Black than
he got him some money, baby. We ain't know nothing about him. But now we do. And then all of a sudden and black men don't take no damn black woman that quick into the public, honey. I'm sorry. He just grabbed Meagan that quick.
I mean, but she's not just some woman.
No,
she's
no, she's not just some-
she's
not.
gorgeous.
But he should have goddamn been with her before he was with Muffy. That he got his ass in trouble
Why
with.
is she Muffy? Why is the girl Muffy?
Oh, well,
You
whatever
agree,
her name
Tamra?
is. Yeah.
I really do think the timing was absolutely terrible.
Huh?
As far as when it comes to them trying to date, because it does look like that pretty much he's trying to get in good graces because he grabbed Meagan good.
Trying to get the black card back.
Yeah, like in Meagan Good, we know she was going through a tough time. We know she was going through it's almost like both of them are like trying to rebound and they're rebounding with each other.
That could be it.
Yeah. But you know what it kind of seemed like, y'all?
What?
Dumbass on those news reporters, those reporters. What's his name? The black guy and the white woman.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we have not heard from them in a
No, we ain't heard
while.
from her. They say she ain't getting she tried to get another job and she lost it too. But that's what that sound like. Let's prove to the world we love each other and all that. No.
So
We
you
have
think they're
not
just trying
seen
too
them.
hard?
They trying too hard, girl.
Way too hard.
Black
way too
men
hard.
don't parade black women, especially women of status like that. They want to keep stuff too quiet. Had his ass been Spider-Man or whoever he was going, do you think we would have been knowing about him and Megan? No, because it would have been too busy
It was
worried about
Marvel,
people
but
to
it
be
wasn't
saying.
Spider-Man. I'm gonna need you to get it
Or
right.
whatever he was then. It would have been too much. It was too much. So no, honey,
Well,
no.
we'll see what happens. I mean, somebody brought up the point to me today. Why haven't they dropped that case? I mean, why is that case still persisting? Maybe there's something to it because it would be very easy for them to just drop the case. And why haven't they done that?
No, we're gonna prove show your ass, honey. We're gonna make sure you can stay have no money. You better use Megan damn money. Cause this show ain't finna get none of this Marvel.
Okay, well, speaking of mixed couples, Travis Kelce, the NFLer who I don't remember what happened, but remember he tried to holler at Taylor Swift, and I thought she curved him. I thought she was like, nah, but now it appears that they are a couple. But he used to have a black girlfriend.
That's where I was going. That let me clear my throat.
Ooh, let me clear my throat.
Clear your throat. Clear your throat. We are waiting.
He humiliated the black race.
Yeah.
Once you go black, you never go back. He said, once you go black, you leave that bitch, and I'm going to give me a rich white woman, Taylor Swift. He dumped his black girlfriend like a hot habit, and she's a beautiful girl. But baby, honey, he said, how much Taylor got? Oh, shit. Let me get Taylor. And
Kayla Nicole. But you know what? He's a pretty handsome guy himself.
Oh, he's a very attractive man.
Yeah,
but
he's attractive.
He's doing like the typical man, baby. Because damn well him and Taylor Swift don't even look alike.
But why?
And Taylor
They don't have
musicians.
to look alike.
I'm not saying look alike. They don't even look like a couple. She date musicians.
They don't look like they go together.
Not at all. Now she got a football player. Baby,
Oh, she's
please.
gorgeous.
And
I'm
she was
looking
in
at
the
his ex.
stands. Like she's in the suite with
baby.
the mom.
Yes, honey.
They're leaving the game in a convertible. Like she is.
Yeah.
The mama said, I'm so glad, Travis, you left that bitch. And now
Okay,
there's
so but
Taylor.
wait. Maybe because I felt like when he first said something about her, she kind of curved him. Maybe she came back to be like, I don't want to embarrass you. So yeah, let me show up at your game. Maybe it's not a real thing. His ex-girlfriend,
Yes.
Kayla Nicole, man, she's gorgeous.
She's a beautiful girl, but baby, he said, the
shut
hell with her bitch. She said, I'm going to give me a rich woman. I'm tired of these broke.
But
honey,
sometimes guys don't want to date women who don't have their own, even though I think he dated this girl for a while.
They dated for a while. I think they even had a fight. If I'm not mistaken, something that got out public with them. So.
Oh, really? I'm
so.
not familiar with the story. I'm going to have to go back to
I heard she's dating
who the ex-girlfriend is.
I heard she's dating a cowboy now. Somebody.
Oh,
I
really?
don't know who it is. Mm-hmm.
Which
But
one?
anyway,
Just
she's
switch
gorgeous,
jeans.
and so I know one thing: Taylor Swift probably gonna have a fire album if they break up.
Oh, she is. You know that when she makes a song about your ass, honey.
Yes.
She does,
And
honey.
y'all, what's wrong with Robin Thicke? He just can't get his life together since he left
Paula.
Paula Patton.
Yeah.
Did y'all see this boy fall in the bushes? This boy, either he has a drinking problem. I heard that his fiance, and how long, and that's brings something else up. How long can this girl be his fiance? They got a child or two. And she's still his fiance.
He treat her
Yes.
like they do black women. He'll play with you forever before they marry you. Shit.
Yeah.
So,
So he fell in the bushes and just embarrassed everybody. I heard she gave him an ultimatum. It's like,
but he got good fashion sense. He's gonna be wearing on American Idol the suit that I have. He and I have the same suit.
really?
He's gonna be wearing it when they come back on. I saw it on the trailer. I'm like, God, and it's just like with what's his name? The host Nick Cannon and I both have the same suit, and we wore it, and they had it in the magazine. He and I, they said, who wore it better? And the people voted me, so these guys got good fashion sense.
I was about to say, you have
always
the great, you always have great fashion sense, okay?
Yes, I try.
Okay, I'm looking at his fiancé.
All the time.
Trying to figure out how long they've been together. April Love Geary. She's beautiful. I don't know why.
You have me looking it up too.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. I think she's black.
Wait.
Probably biracial.
She ain't black. His lazy girlfriend not black.
I bet she is. I'm about to look and let's see. April Love Geary, you don't think she's black?
No, I think he went back white.
Geary,
no, she ain't black.
Race. I think she's biracial. Let's see what she is.
But maybe she's biracial.
I'm sorry. Okay, for those of you listening, make sure that you watch us on YouTube. She comes from a mixed ethnicity background.
Oh,
okay.
See? What?
I don't know what she is, but I just knew she was mixed. She looked mixed, Gary. She looks mixed. Anyway, she's a pretty girl. I don't know, but I don't know why she's going to stay with this ethnically background. It doesn't say what she is. Oh, let's see. Oh, Mexican, French, Dutch, Irish.
Oh, she got all that damn shit. She ain't got no Negro, honey. So
Mexican is a person of color. And I thought she was half black, but she looks Hispanic kind of. Anyway, point is, this boy got to stop drinking if what people say is true.
If he's thirsty, he needs a refreshing beverage.
Okay, well, maybe so.
Not that many.
I know. To make you fall in the bushes.
Right, not that many. He should have a limit. But this story that I just read said that like she did give him an ultimatum as far as like drinking. You're going to have to stop drinking to carry on with the relationship.
Yeah, and because you never know with this man, he might be drinking and decide he wants to, put his hands up some girl's skirt, as we've seen him do before while he was married. So, do you remember that picture?
Oh, wait, they had 3 children.
Yeah, I thought they had some kids. Still,
they have 3 children.
She is still his fiance. What is that about?
Time really does fly because it just doesn't seem like it was that long ago that he was with his ex-wife. Yeah, Paula. Like time is flying by because now they're saying that they linked up in 2014.
Damn, has it been that long?
No.
Listen
Yes.
though, y'all, what's Paula Patton doing these days?
They had separated
after
they had separated. So wow, that is they have been together a while. I did not know that.
Well, okay, y'all know last week and every week we keep promising to read the emails. We forget. So, not the emails, the comments on our YouTube page. So listen, you can go to our YouTube, you can comment on our YouTube page, and every Wednesday we drop new episodes of the podcast. So you can listen wherever you get your podcast. And of course, watch the shenanigans on YouTube. Gary generally looks really good. Like today, he got on a leather shirt. I don't know why it's buttoned so far down. I don't know why you can't. Why you got your cleavage out. But Michelle Harris 82 says, I don't think Jeezy realized that cultural differences are a real thing.
That is so true.
Let's see. I can't. KOQ, I don't know what they say. Read this. I just love Gary dearly. I suffer with anxiety and he just makes my day. Aww. He's my boo. Ladies, love y'all too. Y'all are beautiful, great chemistry together. Keep it going. Gary, that's so sweet.
Yes, I'll tell love.
Hubis Corner says, Gary really cracks me up. I'm reading for Gary's page right now. I really enjoy watching this week every week when I'm able to. Have a great evening and rest of your week, blah, blah, blah. I always thought that was a very strange relationship. I did too. I'm sorry. Jason and Jeannie Mai, they never matched to me. Will knows it's cheaper to keep her, talking about Jada Smith. And Wanda Ramo 5925 says, I hate to say they all want the baby by the black man. Obviously, Kardashians. I've heard the term curly hair many a times, but have mixed babies. It's like what they look for. I'm just saying. Okay. Wow. All right. Cherie Brown said, Alfredas, sis, just let it go about the comments. Trust is not that serious. We appreciate the response to our comments. Love y'all. I don't know what she's talking about. So, girl, you ain't lying. It ain't that serious. The Juice Radio and Talk Show says, I think Jeannie forgot who Jeezy is, and he just reminded her who he is 100%. I'm going to give me some chicken now because y'all made me hungry. I love me some dark meat. Now, listen. Jonathan Majors as Kang for Avengers 2025 as the main new bad guy is still active based off him being in Ant-Man, Quantum-Man, and Loki. That's true. That's what it was. He plays the really bad guy, which kind of sucks because, he's kind of playing a bad guy in real life right now. And they said, don't forget, Meagan Good portrayed a superhero in Shazam. She wasn't. Did y'all see Shazam? Because y'all ain't got kids. Y'all, Shazam is so good. It's one of my favorites. Kim Lee and Alien says, no husband usually share his wife with another man. It's usually the wife sharing her husband with another woman. So we were talking about Tiana Taylor and Iman. Is it Iman or Iman? I think it's Iman. I love me some Geary, a finger in the butt. I don't even know what that's talking about.
We talked about that.
We did.
Okay.
We did.
Okay. Coco Cream says that's too much of the mom being involved. The mom needs to find her a man and get some D. Maybe she would leave her daughter's relationship alone. Jeezy was engaged before. Damn, they better leave Jeezy the hell alone. Jeezy got somebody. Sheree Wilson says 6706. I forget what you heard. Jeezy got money. They also said her mother and brother moved in. Asian woman love white men. Talking about her first husband, which I've heard that too. He had some money and that trumps all. She's been divorced from her first husband for a while. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that about Asian women.
But anyway, she made it very clear she was not having no baby for his ass. And she did.
But she did? Oh, not for the
first husband. Correct. The first husband. I thought she said she didn't even want kids.
She did, but guess what?
She saw the black man.
She didn't want kids from him. That's all that meant. She did not want kids from him. And sometimes it's that way. You just want to have a little fun. Yeah. You know? Somebody said that's what living. Felicia Bow 6951 said that's what having an open marriage gets them, if that's true. Divorce, Tiana Taylor and Iman. The sanctity of marriage is sacred. It's a damn shame that some people would rather fulfill their lustful desires and commence to committing adultery together instead of working on the relationship. Okay. Seesaw says Tiana and Iman, all that open marriage, bringing others in, mess is a recipe for disaster. Jeezy just want a mixed baby. Jeezy, I don't know if that's true. And she needed an income since her show was ending. T-Pain basically was stealing their music, so they got him. That's about what was this? What's the song where T-Pain used? He said, he hasn't made any money from that one song.
Let me buy you a drink.
Buy you a drink.
Buy you a drink. And so they say T-Pain was basically stealing their music, so they got him.
Well, anyway. Good. Well, y'all, it was beautiful.
Look at this man.
And we thank all the viewers and listeners to typing in and just keep on clicking
just
in and let us know how you feel, darling.
Yes, please comment below. Go to our YouTube channel. And remember, y'all, every single Wednesday, we post new episodes of There I Said It. And we will read your comments if we remember. Okay? Thank you. Yeah. Garrett, our producer, told me to do that. So, y'all, go to our YouTube page. Listen to the show when you're in car line, when you're at the airport, if you're on the train, wherever on the toilet, in the tub. That's the tub is actually a good spot. I heard you say it, but I'm ignoring it.
Yeah.
And the toilet.
Yeah.
And the toilet is beautiful.
I heard him. All right, darlings, I will see you next week. We'll see y'all next week.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yay Networks.